All right, hey guys. So we're continuing part two. It might be a three-parter. We're going to see. This game was a big game, but just so we're where everyone is. So this is our main front over here. We've got me, Larry, and Alex's forward operation up against. We've got Austin here. We've got Taylor over here. And we have Spencer kind of over here. I guess these are Spencer's right here. So that's kind of the fighting force. We see also Taylor has started to cut through this way and in. So let's continue with the fight. Again, Taylor's going to try and... he's going to try and cut through this way, through all of that, and into this archway. So we're going to see how long that takes him and what's going on here. As we see, we're kind of flexing over here. Taylor's spawning trash, but it's not doing anything. And we're taking out castles. You see Taylor's bringing up some troops here. You see that there's some horses building up, and they're just getting ready. The castle's still doing well. We see over here that Larry's, doing the same thing. We're just trying to get rid of these buildings, trying to claim some zone, claiming some nog. So that's what's going on there. Let's see here. Let's look at Spencer's economy right now. So Spencer's got just 23 wood choppers, which really isn't that much, especially when you're building stuff like these. I'm amazed. So Taylor's like, I'm cutting through. And we see this by some miracle. When Taylor's in. Now let's see what happens. On the other side, we see that, we're all attacking over here. They're charging forward. But the important thing is this over here. So Taylor's in, Taylor's cut, and this thing's going down. I don't know why we're walling off with wood. That just is silly. If you're going to wall off with... Yeah, I mean, if you're the Goths, sure, but otherwise, if you're going to wall off with stone. A wood wall does nothing. But we see Taylor is in and killing. Now he's just flooding it with this, and Taylor thinks he's going to win, which he might. He's definitely hitting my outside economy. So let's watch that drop a little bit. Let's see what's going on there. Boom, boom. We've got troops coming over here. Let's see what happens with that. So, Taylor, I had 84 before. Now I have 28. So, you definitely taking a hit there. And it looks like they're kind of heading towards Alex. The very few troops that are left, but they're going to die right real soon. Going down here, and alright, all of that's dead. So, now we've got troops just chilling here, and Taylor sending another patch down. And we're going to see that Alex has almost built a barracks. He just plugged the hole. Well done, Alex. On the other side, we see Spencer's and Larry are just fighting it out, man. Just battling for every inch. We got Spencer and Larry. We got Alex pulling forward. And on the other side, we got me going back up in here. Just clogging the hole. I love it. Holy cow, Alex is making a plunge. So Alex has pushed troops all the way up to there. There's a hole in this. I don't know why we're not taking more advantage of that. Seems like it'd be a good idea. Alright, so he must have a spawn point that's pretty far in. That's what it looks like. So it's really you're just letting him die is kind of what you're doing. And hoping that something stays. Meanwhile, on the outside, we're just fighting inch by inch up the gut. And now we're here, owning this. On the other side, we see Austin's pushing. We see Spencer's, coming and going, and Larry's kind of taken over this front. Larry's kind of single-handed, not single-handed, because Alex is there too. But Larry is definitely there in presence, and there's Alex as well. And on the other side, that's where me and Alex are both up here doing stuff. But they've got that gate right there that's kind of keeping people out. But I see Alex is killing a lot of Taylor's wood choppers, but that really doesn't hurt Taylor unless, let's look at his, he's got 60 and he's sitting on 40,000. Holy cow. Taylor's sitting on a ton of food and what he could do a trash war forever. So, good for him. And this is interesting. So Taylor goes all in on, he goes onagers and hand cannoneers. Yeah, all in on them. He's doing the hard counter on all of these infantry because these hand cannoneers really eat them up. On the other side, we see that they're starting to make some room over here. They've claimed out all of this section that used to be, that used to be a castle. I'm pretty sure there was I thought there was a castle here and a castle here at one point. And Larry and Alex are just fighting for, it's these like 15 squares is where the whole fight is. Everything's going down right there. Meanwhile, Taylor's moving forward with all of his hand cannoneers. And the fight continues for little space, but this is big little space. On the other side, just so much more going on. As far as troops go, it's like, holy cow, there's a lot going on over here. So, there. And we've got the skirmishers going on. We've got that's a healthy mix of troops, really. If you can keep them alive. They're trying to hold. So you're through. I wish that I would have just gone over here. So now we see that Austin has brought a bunch of troops over here because he's going to join this fight over here. He's like, we need to do stuff. Or maybe it's because he ran out of wood. It's possible. It looks like they ate up all the wood over here. So maybe that's what is also happening. So you see we got Trebs going on that wood. On this side, Larry's pushed it, Again, we're within this zone that everything's just kind of going big stalemate. And you got to hand it to Larry, who's really carrying our team over here. And Taylor has shown up with those. And the door is down, and I think that I'm going to get in. Let's see what happens. Oh, didn't get in. Never mind. Yeah. So, swinging back and forth, man. Talk about just like troop management here. You build the right troop, you build the wrong troop. You build the right troop, you build the wrong troop. And who's going to win it? Who's going to figure out the right combination that's going to outbeat the other one? Because that's the question here. And these guys are just eating dead. I need to have a spawn point that's farther back. This is a large, significant group right now. And it's just crazy. Spencer's still just sending up troops, just being that meat shield. And trash wars for days. And Taylor's inching forward. Inch by inch. He's not far. Meanwhile, there's just all sorts of crazy going on over here. Larry and the Slavs, man. Such a cool unit. Over here, we see that I've now reverted to skirmishers. So hopefully the plan is that's going to change the game. Let's see what happens. On the other side, Spencer and Taylor have now moved even farther forward. They're now starting to become, you can see they're starting to gain momentum. Especially Spencer. Spencer just really here in numbers. On the other side, it's just kind of a stalemate. It's amazing. Taylor can fight two fronts while I can only fight one. It's ridiculous. Although I guess I am sending up troops. But Alex is really doing a good job of supporting. We see Taylor's over here starting to try a different cut, I guess. I don't know what he's trying there. But it's something like that. That gets removed. On the other side. So they've rallied and kind of pushed them back a little bit. See? And the fight goes on. All right. So gates are down. In the words of Ender's Game, the enemy's gate is open. And we're trying to get back in. And we see Austin's like, oh, cut it off. And this is when Austin starts really walling. We're going to start this battle of the walls. Which, I get back for this one. Taylor's just so food rich, it just doesn't matter that I think I hit him a little bit. Even no. You go back all the way here. Man, I should have just started hitting these. Tanner, you idiot. But anyway, so that's going on where you're doing mini plunges. Meanwhile, on the other side, they are just wrecking Larry's front. Absolutely wrecking it. Taylor, Austin, and Spencer are all fighting Larry and Alex. And it's holding by threads. And we're going to see what happens to end the game in a minute because I'm almost out of time. So, yeah.